Welcome to the historic Sear Building in downtown Spokane, Washington. I'm Dr. Donna Vachon, professor and director of the School of Nursing at Eastern Washington University. We're really pleased to have space here in downtown Spokane, very close to the hospital district. We have 17,500 square feet of space that's dedicated to nursing. The Sear Building is a LEED certified gold building. I think it's the only historical building in Spokane that's LEED certified. Nursing is the newest program in our college, and it's important that we're located here in the University District on this part of town that we're now calling the Health Peninsula, because we have opportunities to collaborate not only with Eastern's interprofessional programs, but also with the University of Washington.
Hi, my name is Bridget Donaldson. I am originally from Bridgefield, Washington, and I am a nursing student here at Eastern Washington University in my senior year. I am here in our junior classroom, so this is the first classroom that students who are in the nursing program come into. They're here for the first and second semester, and this is where we do all of our content and curriculum. We have big bay windows throughout the entire classroom. I really loved this about the campus because it makes it feel older, even though it's a newly renovated building. The classroom is set up with 40 seats for all 40 students. We have 40 students per cohort, and the classrooms kind of mirror each other.
Classrooms are located on the south side of the building, which has enormous windows with views to the Spokane River. It's a really healthy space in terms of light intensity. We have a lot of technology for learning in those classrooms. We have state-of-the-art podiums for faculty with audio-visual equipment built into the space, so it's very, very versatile. The desks are lined up most of the time lecture style, but we don't really do traditional lectures in our classrooms. We do a lot of group work, and students learn. We contract with a company called ATI, and they have access to these online modules and a lot of digital learning objects. So it's important that the desks be powered despite the configuration of the room so that they can use their laptop or tablet.
I am currently in one of our 2 simulation lab rooms. So we do simulated patient interactions in these rooms. We have geriatric patients, neonatal patients, maternal patients, and regular adult patients. Every student goes through a simulation every single semester, and we simulate patient interaction. We have 2 fully equipped simulated hospital rooms. They're designed to be multifunctional, and technology can be hidden behind the panels to simulate any clinical setting.
Both of our classrooms and the main skills laboratory are equipped with state-of-the-art educational podiums and all of the equipment that we need to monitor the room. The interesting thing for faculty is that the camera can tilt around the room so that they can monitor the 5 different stations without walking around the room. They can also change the mannequin parameters using the tablet based on their observations of how students are doing. Our nursing spaces include offices, of course, conference rooms, meeting rooms for faculty and staff. We also have a dedicated medication room that houses a SimServe RX. That is an automated medication dispensing unit that students need to learn. We don't always get access in the hospital to their Pyxis or other medication dispensing systems, so we purchased a system where they can learn how to pass medication safely in an acute care setting. The med room is positioned so that it can be accessed easily from the simulation bays or from the main skills lab. In the main skills lab, we have the long-term care carts for medication administration because we start our curriculum in our first clinical rotation in the long-term care setting. What I've seen is that students quickly expanded to fill the space. They utilized the study areas, they utilized the break rooms. They told us early on what additional things they needed. 114 students means you need more than a small fridge. You need multiple refrigerators, full size. But we've ordered additional furniture. In the beginning, there was no place to congregate in that big, wide hallway. And so we brought those benches in, we brought in computer or laptop stands, and there's room for more.
As a student here, we have several spaces to kick back and relax and study. One of the spaces we have is the first thing you see when you walk through the door with the big Eastern Washington University sign. We have lots of lounge chairs and couches with some tables and a front desk as well. And then we have several study spaces among the main hallways. We have a nice back porch with lots of green space, and we're right there on the river, which is not only a scenic view and a nice thing to listen to, but it's helpful for studying and getting outside, getting some fresh air. We have a barbecue out there, and we've grilled and had a Hawaiian party at the end of our first year together, and we do a lot of celebrations.
Yeah, students have access to this space 24/7, and that's important for many of our students do work. They have access to print service, we have wireless internet, we have extra bandwidth, and students in our area sometimes don't have that at home, so they can access this building at any time, including on the weekends, if they need to get their work done.
It's helpful to have delegated study areas as a space to get away from home or to get out of the classroom, to have a space here that has Wi-Fi, a printer, nice places to sit down, good lighting, we can converse with friends and study if we need to, is really helpful as a student. I feel very supported, and I feel like I have a safe space to walk into and study and learn.
Nursing school is really hard. We have 2 short years, 4 semesters in this bachelor's program to get them ready for the real world of practice, and there's a lot of stress. So it was important to us that we provide an environment where students feel that they belong. They belong here, we want them here, we want them to be comfortable, we want them to have a good educational experience. They bond together as a cohort. That's really important. Many of the students have not taken all their prerequisite courses together. On the first day, many of them don't know one another. So it's important that we help them start to build their professional identity, and they do that by being in a space where they feel welcome, supported, and cared for.